Hey guys, it's Core Ross and welcome to the 6 News Roundup. Today we're rounding up all the Rainbow Six news over the last week or so. And we'll start with the Rainbow Six Siege Twitch streamer and YouTuber Thaqil, who made some racist TikToks, and as a result, Ubisoft has cut ties with him. Now, he was part of the Ubisoft Creator Program, which of course comes with a bunch of rules on how you are supposed to conduct yourself if you want to stay in that program, and he has now been removed. And what that means is he'll no longer have early access to the new season before it's revealed, so he'll no longer be able to get early gameplay videos edited up, and he'll no longer get the perks of the creator program, which can be stuff like free battle passes, free year passes, and in-game items. But talking about in-game items, his charm is also being removed from Rainbow Six Siege. So the official spokesperson from Ubisoft put out this statement. Now presumably this was checked by a bunch of people before it was sent out, and it says, as a result, Thaqil will no longer be part of our creator program and his charm will be removed from Rainbow Six Siege. Now other content creators have come out to me and said that isn't actually what's going to happen. It isn't getting removed. There'll just no longer be a way to get it. So people who have it should still remain with it, but it also does read that it's getting outright removed. So we'll see probably in the next patch if it does disappear or if people who had it keep it. In other news, Rainbow Six Siege's MouseTrap, the anti-cheat for console, which goes up against mouse and keyboard players, has launched as of Tuesday, and so far it's working, which is blowing my mind, even though the hardware creators had a month to get ready for this, and they originally said they're going to have a patch out before the launch of the new season. Well, they apparently do not, although it is expected to launch imminently, and this may well bypass MouseTrap. And of course, that's when the cat and mouse game begins, and then it'll go back and forth, and we'll see if someone at the end of all this actually wins. But I will mention something, which is that Activision last week announced that they were going to go after like strike packs and stuff on their game. This week, Bungie also announced that they're going after third-party hardware as well. So suddenly, all in the same week, we've had Ubisoft, Activision and Bungie all go and crack down on this stuff really hard, which makes me wonder, are they working together? Because it's kind of impossible that they all just suddenly decided to do it at the same time, and much more looks like some sort of coordination. But certainly for the hardware creators, they are now going up against these three behemoths of companies out there that have a lot of resources that they could be throwing into this, so we'll see who wins in the long term. But it has suddenly got extremely interesting. And not to mention, this was the mid-season balancing patch, so the changes have also gone live, which have been kind of overshadowed by MouseTrap, I think, at this point. And then we've got a little bit of a follow-up to the cinematic at the start of this year, where we've seen Harry die and Ash and Thermite caught up in an explosion. So some concept art was put out by the studio that actually did the work, and it's pretty incredible. But they also had something very interesting, which doesn't appear to be concept art. It looks to be an actual still from a finished cinematic, where we can see Thermite holding a lifeless body of Ash. Now we know she is now in a coma, but I do wonder if they actually planned to kill her off in this cinematic. And right now in the lore, she is in a coma, and I do expect she's going to wake up from it and be perfectly fine in the long run. And then we'll finish with a video I made, which is Season 2 is coming soon, because it is now 3 weeks away from the reveal of the next season, which brings us the Swedish operator, a rework to Consulate, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's actually the bigger season of all 4 this year, so I'm looking forward to this one quite a bit. But anyway, go check that video at the Core Rush channel if you want, and thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.